Hey scrappers, it's Vanessa here with a process video using my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of April. And for this one, I am mostly pulling out all of the scraps that I had left over from my Cocoa Vanilla Happiness collection, as well as some other scraps from some other Cocoa Vanilla collections that they released on National Scrapbook Day for free. And so I am just going to go ahead and take two of the pattern papers and mat these two photos. And so I'm going to have these two photos, which are of some parrots that were at our local zoo. And I have matted those with some of the pattern papers. And then I just pulled a pink piece of cardstock and then a white piece of cardstock. And that's going to be my background papers. The rest of the pattern papers that I'm using are all scraps, so none of them would have been big enough to fill a whole background. And I think the only one, these two papers here are the only ones that are not a Cocoa Vanilla paper. They were just other scraps that were in my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And so this whole layout came together really quickly because I'm basically just building it sort of in an L-shaped design. And again, I'm just layering up all of these scraps of pattern papers. So I have gone ahead and built all of the layers that are going to go behind my two photos, and then I'm going to bring my two photos back in and sort of place them where I think I'm going to have them on this layout. And I will fiddle with and glue down off camera all of these little scraps of pattern paper, and they pretty much stay in the location that you see them now. The only thing I do change is I move one of my embellishment clusters, but the first thing I'm going to do is build out where I think my three embellishment clusters are going to go. And the one that is at the top of the second photo, that one stays there, as well as the one that is to the left of the first photo. Those ones stay there, but the one at the bottom, I end up moving that one to the sort of top left of the page. But you'll see that as we go. And everything that I'm pulling here, and almost everything that I had in this kit, were printables. And so a lot of these were from that Cocoa Vanilla release that they had on International Scrapbook Day, where they had some printables. And so some of them are fussy cut from that, as well as some of the paper from the Happiness collection. I had fussy cut all of the butterflies, as well as I have other printables that I've included in my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And if you wanted to see everything that was in that, you can always go back and check out the video from the beginning of the month. Now, I also had left over from my Happiness collection these clear stickers. And because I decided that I didn't want to add any mixed media, I thought this would be a perfect way to use up some of these clear stickers that sort of looked like a bit of mixed media was put on the background if I just put them on the white cardstock. So that's what I went ahead and did, and I just kind of put those around my photos so that it kind of just gave the appearance or the look of there being some sort of mixed media in the background, even though they are just a sticker. And now I'm just coming in with a few more of these clear stickers that were some hearts, and I've gone ahead and put those, dotted those around my clusters, added my butterflies in, and then I am going to, here in a second, go off camera, glue everything down, and then when I come back, that's where you're going to see, I believe, that I have moved that embellishment cluster. There you see I've moved it up to the top left. So I did glue all of that down off camera, and I did pop up the photos on some fun foam so that they had a little bit of dimension and lift off of the page. Now, my title for this one I'm going to have down here at the bottom, which was the other reason why I moved that embellishment cluster. And I kept the title really simple and just called it Beautiful Birds. And they were super cute in the cages. They were, doing their thing, singing. One was sleeping, and they had this super cute little wreath, all made of fabric scraps, that was in one of the cages, and it was pretty cute. I don't know, I'm assuming they must like to hang on it or play with it of some sort, but they were pretty cute, these birds. I would never want to own them. They're very loud, but they were pretty cute to watch and then know that I didn't have to look after them. So for my finishing touches for this one, I'm just adding a few little hearts in some puffy stickers, and then I'm going to glue down my wood veneer, as well as these hearts don't actually stick all that well, so I'm going to glue down these puffy hearts. And then once I have those down, I believe that is going to finish it up for this page. I did wait and glue my butterflies down to the very last because of the fact that I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to move them for the placement of the sort of finishing touches of the little hearts and any sort of finishing touches that needed to go on this layout. And so once I have those down, like I said, I will have the still photos coming up, and that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this layout. So be sure to check out the photos at the end. And with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.